today. It's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Enrique Casilla, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Stay hot now.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Montoya. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 0-1 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Akins over to his right. And that retires the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rougned Odor.
To short. To his right, Guerrero. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Striding in once again, Sam Montoya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit out towards second. Odor showing off his range. A quick out number 1. Here's Cody Ashe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Plouffe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Simmons is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Holt going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So this has been another Ready for another chance? Steven Guerrero starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The head-first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now, some people say he slowed down. Others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
Digging in once again, Sam Montoya. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Montoya.
The 0-2 delivery. And there he goes toward second. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Standing in, Cody Ashe. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Ashe.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Aikens moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. 12-1 at the end of this one. Los Angeles. A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Now at the plate, Chris Aikens. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. The 0-2 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Guerrero is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time now to check out the line.
His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. McCarty moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Chris Aikens. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Aikens.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Hit on the ground out to short. Guerrero is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrelton Simmons. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Grounded to short. Guerrero is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 1-0.
The shortstop, Steven.
Now here's the pitch.
Guerrero.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second.
Oh, he's in.
Digging in to try it again. Lucius
center
Chavez.
fielder, number
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's go right
Chavez.
here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Digging in once again, Chris
Up next for the
Akins.
Dodgers,
It's been an 0 for 2
fielder,
effort for him to
Chris
this point.
Aiken.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Striding in once again,
Now batting,
Steven
the
Guerrero.
shortstop,
1 in,
Steven
1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
The center
Ready
fielder,
for another
number
shot
1.
now. Lucius Chavez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
First baseman.
Ready once again, Rich
Whitmore.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. McCarty moves over, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. There's 1 away. The runner at first
Andrelton
represents the potential
Simmons.
go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Into the box now, Chris Akins. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Felipe Nunez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the
Number
ninth.
18, Felipe Nunez.
Line to the right side. McCarty is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. David Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Felipe Nunez.
Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Hey, keep swinging that hop back, kid.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Striding into the box, Sam Montoya. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count, you start the runner, he puts the ball in play, now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
So coming to the plate, Rich Whitmore, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate, Anthony Franco. The average for him entering play is down in the 250s. Drilled on the ground to short, and now this is bobbled in left.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Full count, here it comes. Hit hard. Way to get dirty. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
First offering on its way. He's running towards second. Hit sharply toward the right side. McClelland is there, and he'll make the... Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Gutierrez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Well, he's a really good hitter, and when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe...
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Didi Gregorius.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Ready for another chance? Steven Guerrero. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Guerrero.
Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Morales.
Center fielder.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Guerrero scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Steven Guerrero.
The shortstop, Steven Guerrero.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Drew Hutchison earns his 8th victory of the season. Carmen Alvarez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Peter Ricks wraps it up. MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Martin Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Stepping up now, Steven Guerrero. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Stay on now. Let's go, kids. Hey, keep it going. Stay
Ready
on,
with the
stay
1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, one man out.
No one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Morales waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Steven Guerrero. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Hard liner to center field. McLean is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another chance. Trent Ilez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Guerrero.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morales looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. He creeps closer now, his 71st on the season, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Guerrero is right there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in once again, Trent Ilez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Trent Ilez.
Hit on the ground to short. Guerrero comes up with it. A quick out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. A runner at second. Nobody out.
Hey, no one better, huh?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sandoval has a read on it, One down. And this throw gets away from him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Whitmore, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Cody Ashe as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High pop up. Franco is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Anthony Franco.
First baseman, Anthony Franco.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. To his left, Guerrero. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Diamondbacks pick up win number 7. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres. Luis Pinheiro, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision. But he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
McLean sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Ken Green, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chopped weakly to the left. Guerrero gonna have to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first. Striding in once again, Brandon McClelland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Ashe fields it cleanly, and he's set down 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going to swing the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Sam Montoya.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Cody Ashe. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Cody Ashe.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Ready once again, Brandon McClellan.
For the Diamondbacks. Right fielder.
Here's the pitch
Brandon
on 2-2.
McClellan.
Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2. And he just...
Here's Didi Gregorius.
The batter, number
He's
1,
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McLean going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Montoya. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Montoya.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready for another shot now, Cody Ashe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten the call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now batting, right fielder, Rich Whitmore.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks.
The batter, right fielder, Bobby Gutierrez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Guerrero comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Guerrero. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First offering on its way. In the air now out to left field. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB. Into the box, Steven Guerrero. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets them out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Diamond. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sandoval moves over. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready for another chance. Alfonso Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Digging in once again, Steven Guerrero.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he'll scramble back to first safely. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Standing in, Frank Darnell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So striding forward now, Rich Whitmore, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2-run score. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2-run score. But stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. Guerrero moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So digging in now, Steven Guerrero. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he is 1 shy of immortality now. 72 on the year, and the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year. So this.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon.
Hit hard. Way to get dirty. The throw. He is out. In now, Steven Guerrero. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
In there, a base hit. The relay. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
So coming to the plate, Frank Darnell, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same. Striding in, Trent Ilez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. At the plate, Steven Guerrero. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Darnell. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Standing in, Ricky McLean. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
McLean.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
13-6, the final score in this ball.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Mariano Amaya.
23, Mariano Amaya.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Guerrero is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Guerrero.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we show you the team leaders there, you can see that he's moved ever closer to the 50 mark, as that's number 49 for him on the year.
Sam Montoya.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 1-2. Here it comes. To first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that fastball.
Digging in once again, Steven Guerrero. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Guerrero.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Sam Montoya. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Peterson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit on the ground out to short. Guerrero has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Number 24.
Hard on the ground towards short. Shimizu over to his left. 1 away. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The San Francisco Giants.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off for San Diego. Shortstop, Steven Guerrero.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Akins. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brian Irvin.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from his into the box. Steven Guerrero watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Steven Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Guerrero.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Holt on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Oliver Alvarado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job. Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Ready for another chance. Oliver Alvarado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A dive. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Trouble. David Gonzalez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Holt over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they did.
Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Akins is right there, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Chris Akins. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play, but as a result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. McCarty waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Oliver Alvarado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alvarado.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Guerrero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Guerrero.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He's safe.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Montoya.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base. Digging in once again, Clayton Kershaw. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit on the ground out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit.
Now to the plate, Steven Guerrero. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Ready for another shot now, Sam Montoya. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is... Now at the plate, Steven Guerrero. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And they have taken the lead. He's done it. Steven Guerrero is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment. Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week.
between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Neese gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Goldman ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Burns is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit. Here.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Michael Brantley.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So digging in now, Ricky Lacy. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third base line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Forced it. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Ready on 1 and 2. A double play ball to second. 4 taken in by Wong. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance. Steven Guerrero.
Shortstop, Steven Guerrero.
Hard liner toward short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Huff rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Ricky Lacy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 75 on this great season as we are all tied at 5. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready for another shot now. Ty Almanzar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ty Almanzar.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nolan Arenado.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Guerrero comes into this at-bat looking to add to his 10 total bases in this one. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that base hit right there just tells you how great a day he's having. He's just a double shy of the cycle, and I'm saying just a double. Maybe he'll hit one off the wall. You're thinking he's going to go to third, and I just yell, stop at second. Get the cycle.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He went deep last time up. 3-1, here it is. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
What's up? Leave a comment if you can hear me.
Full count, here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with striding in once again, Steven Guerrero. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puig's got a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now an 8-5 game. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Nolan Arenado.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Rounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into
like
second
the broadcast,
base.
what's
Could
up?
have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-5 tonight. Vance Worley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Neese permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Justin Grimm records the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners,
how are you doing tonight?
Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown. So striding in, Steven Guerrero. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit hard on the ground towards second and past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Sam Montoya. He went deep in the contest last night.
Montoya.
Runners off for second. On the ground to third. He's got it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Rich Whitmore.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With that, here's a look at.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Rodriguez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Steven Guerrero. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Guerrero.
In the air now, out to left. Rodriguez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Jordan Lyles. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Jordan Lyles.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high. Digging in once again, Richie Hall. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit to short. Guerrero has it. No problem here. 1 away.
Leave a comment down below.
At the plate, Steven Guerrero starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your
12-2 the final score in this ball game. Jordan Lyles gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.
Yo, leave a like if you're liking this broadcast. Or leave a comment down below on what you think I should do more.
A look at Petco Park here on a fine Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jesse Hahn gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And that's the big one right there, as that hit puts him in a flat-footed tie atop the all-time list for the most hits in a single season. One more gives him the record all by himself. What a phenomenal year it's been.
Incredible year, Matt, but hey, let's get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So striding forward now, Paul McCullough. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get... Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
You sure you don't want to leave a comment for that? I called it. Come on now.
Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steven Guerrero. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard towards second. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he is out at 3rd. So credit him with a double.
Okay.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Strand 1. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Oh, and it goes right under the glove as he can't even knock it down. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Johnny Tyler wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Nate Groves
tonight for the victorious
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego. Enrique Casilla, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. HR, what's the word on it?
Matt, the last 3 games have been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, if you look...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first.
Oh, okay.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Starting a fastball. I'm hitting all that.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Montoya.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Shuck is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in. Jed Jerko comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Guerrero scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Steven Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. To second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Striding in, J.B. Shuck. He worked a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think he...
Stepping into the box, Steven Guerrero. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Line drive to left.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Sam Montoya.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 24.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, one time, right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Sam Montoya.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Shoots this one over to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Shock racing back. Gone! Game over. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
11-9 is how this one ends. Stanley Nakayama.
I can't believe I didn't get a home run in that game.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Whitmore, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana singled homer run in his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Guerrero takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Steven Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Steven Guerrero.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up.
Jonathan Villar.
Right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steven Guerrero. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Striding in once again, Rich Whitmore. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Garcia is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, Cody Ashe. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hernandez.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Villar is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on one.
A manager erupts after his team earns a timely sweep. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Desmond Cox will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. Digging in now, Danny Ritchie. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Digging in to try it again. Thomas McCarty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
McCarty.
Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Ready for another shot now, Steven Guerrero. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready for another chance, Travis d'Arnaud. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quick.
Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it is on 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dodgers. Ramon Rubin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Ramon
Steven Guerrero will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Find the ball.
Jefferson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Cody Ashe trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Akins has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, on the road. Now let's go. Here we go. The shortstop, Steven Guerrero.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That average way up there to start things out with 79 home runs, and he's pushing his way toward 180 RBIs as well. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle.
You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Hyunjin Ryu wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. Clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today it's the rubber match. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Castro is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Steven Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guerrero.
Pulled toward right center field. Parra giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in to try it again. Frank Darnell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darnell.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Whitmore. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gerardo Parra.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfonso Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Simmons.
Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here he fights.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Guerrero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Andrelton Simmons.
A pause, and the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Digging in once again, Steven Guerrero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Chris Aiken.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Derek Holland gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Flanagan ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Sam Montoya. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Flanagan going back, still ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Striding in, Rich Whitmore. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Batting sixth, third baseman Trevor Plouffe.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Ian Machado.
Designated hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. A tag for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Guerrero. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Sam Montoya.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Flanagan ranging back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game. Ready for another shot now. Steven Guerrero.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club.
Sam Montoya.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we show you the team leaders there, you can see that he's moved ever closer to the 50 mark as that's number 49 for him on the year.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And the runner's breaking for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Ready once again, Rich Whitmore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Whitmore.
Holland pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle to his left. Alvarado throw in time and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Flanagan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. There's one on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1. Ready for another chance. Steven Guerrero. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Sam Montoya. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
All right, 1 time right here. Hey, good one.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away. Striding in once again, Rich Whitmore, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Guerrero. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Guerrero. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Hey, your turn, driving me. Punch up.
So striding forward now, Sam Montoya. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And there he goes towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that was tremendous execution. The left-handed hitter, the runner going from first to second. He sees the ball in front of him. He hit the ball the opposite way. Everything you asked for in that hit and run. Now they're sitting first and third. They got opportunity to break this inning open.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Rich Whitmore.
Oh, big guy, I need you right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back, and it's gone.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a... Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
10-6, the final score in this game. San Diego with a big 17-hit attack. Brian Irvin gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. It's the penultimate game of the year between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Now at the plate, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Machado has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Digging in, Steven Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steven Guerrero.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Stepping up now, Sam Montoya. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. So stepping in, Rich Whitmore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it.
Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Back up the middle. Simeon's got it. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both. So striding in, Steven Guerrero. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Guerrero.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Casto takes it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Settling in now, Dennis Acker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Acker.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He's been looking really good. Another hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Guerrero.
All right, one time.
Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Casto is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Friars get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Morin wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Nate Groves hammers down the save, his 46th. So that's it for us this afternoon for Harold. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Now to the plate, Steven Guerrero. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Holt racing back out of here to the deepest part of the yard. 2-run shot to straightaway center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Leading off with a tribe, right fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Guerrero scoops it up. 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Guerrero is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Steven Guerrero.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then
stepping into the box, Ian Machado.
Left fielder, Ian Machado.
Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Guerrero comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much.
Digging in, Steven Guerrero. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Machado ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice.
Now at the plate, Ian Machado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. To short, Guerrero is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. It's fair to say that Steven Guerrero will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, hit me a seed right
Now
here.
another 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Machado going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club.
Number 7, designated hitter, Frank.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make
into the box now, Steven Guerrero. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cespedes going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Brett Sedenquist.
The shortstop.
Come on, big guy.
Brett
Get yourself right
Sedenquist.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Guerrero is right there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it.
Now batting, Ian Machado. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside.
Stepping in, Steven Guerrero. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. To the right side and through, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Coming to the plate now, Ian Machado. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Hit to short. Guerrero has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Atlanta Braves.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Guerrero.
Steven Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one. Stepping into the box, Sam Montoya.
Sam Montoya.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Guerrero. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Sam Montoya comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's running towards second. It's on the money, but dropped at second base. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up, man.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, but no throw as he'll just stare him back.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Runner goes for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Ready once again, Steven Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Guerrero.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jackson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Digging in once again, Steven Guerrero.
Shortstop, Steven.
First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up.